Hey ladies and gents, this is talking about marriage and its alternatives 1.2h. Here we go. A couple would like, so ein Paar is a couple in German, a pair if you like. So ein Paar now would like, okay, is möchte. So ein Paar möchte, that's this here. Now it's like a modal verb, so that to live has to go to the end of the clause, so it will end up over here. Now to live together is zusammenleben. Okay, it's actually a separable verb. So let's just put it here together. So for example, if you say I live together, or we live together, it would be wir leben zusammen with zusammen at the end. Okay, but because it's come in a sort of modal structure, if you like, it is treated as a verb together in the sense of what you find in the dictionary. Okay, so this is going to go over here. So we'll do that now. So we're going to cut it and put it over here like so. Okay, now forever or always, okay, is literally for always, which is für immer. So für, okay, let's just get that right. So you got immer like that. So ein Paar, excuse me, got itchy nose. Ein Paar möchte für immer zusammenleben. Okay, a couple would like to live together forever or always, and now acknowledging this publicly in front of family and friends. Okay, so confessing, if you like, in front of friends. Okay, set phrase of es bekennen. Okay, so es bekennt. Now this is dies, D-I-E-S. I suppose you could put das instead. Und es bekennt dies. Acknowledging or confessing in front of others, if you like, publicly. Now this word publicly is öffentlich. So we got öffentlich wie das meine Damen, which is like literally like the English word openly, if you like. Think of it that way, publicly. Yeah, you're making it open. You're confessing in front of others. So öffentlich. Now in front of family, you use this word here, vor. Okay. Now, right, okay, so in front of or before is this word for, okay, so for Familie, it's got Familie wie das, und Freunden, so Freunden for Familie und Freunden wie das meine Damen und Herren. So have a good look at that. Checking against this one, just in case I've made some mistakes typing that out. No, I can't see any. Right, so number 2, ladies and gents. In reality, however, is this phrase in der Wirklichkeit. Wirklichkeit. In der Wirklichkeit, aber. However. So, in der Wirklichkeit, aber. Okay. This life union loses its attraction. So literally loses, okay, is verliert dieser Lebensbund. Okay, so verliert, okay, verliert is the verb, it's the second idea. Okay, so you got verliert and then dieser Lebensbund. So Lebensbund is masculine. Get that in a minute. So you got Lebensbund wie das. Verliert dieser Lebensbund, verb second idea. This dieser Lebensbund is the subject of the sentence. Its attraction, Lebensbund, literally on attraction or at attraction, is an Attraktion. Hopefully you get that right. So just double checking against there what I've got in the top right hand corner over there. So in der Wirklichkeit aber verliert dieser Lebensbund an Attraktion. In reality, however, this life union loses its appeal or attraction. Okay, have a good look at that. Okay, so more and more. So it should be literally always more, literally in German. So it's immer mehr. So you more and more. So you got immer. Okay, I wish it wouldn't do that. Okay, I want to keep it. This might sound a little bit pedantic, but I want to keep it with its script style and so on. So immer mehr, or font style even, means more and more, literally always more. So immer mehr, okay, couples, Paare. Now forsake or forgo is this word verzichten. It's got verzichten Okay, preferably spelled correctly, obviously. So verzichten means to forego something. Okay, that's what that means there. Now, verzichten, and then it's with auf, whatever it happens to go with, yeah? So they forego on, literally. Okay, so auf den, the formal act, on the formal act, literally. So we got auf den. Now, formal is formellen. So it's slight differences in German and English spelling of this. Formeren, and act is act with a K instead of a C. Now, of marriage, of the marriage is a genitive. It's die Ehe, and die is genitive, changes to der in the genitive. So it's der Ehe. Okay, so die to der. Okay, for genitive situations. The genitive is essentially of the, yeah? So der Ehe. Right, let's have a look at one I made earlier. Just double check it's the same. I'm not teaching you anything which is wrong. Right, number 4. So here we go, ladies and gents. So most couples. So the most couples, literally. Okay, die meisten. So you've got die meisten Paare. Okay, haben, because it's plural. So die meisten Paare haben already. Okay, already tried living together. So in German, the living together is going to be treated as a noun. It is a noun. It's das Zusammenleben. I'm going to translate that first. Okay, hopefully it let me. So the living together. Das. So it's neuter. Zusammenleben. Wie das, meine Damen und Herren. In German, we want to put that straight after the haben. Okay, so paste. So, die meisten Paare haben das Zusammenleben. Most couples have the living together already. Schon is already. And tried, okay, is now. It's me looking for versuchen up there, but we're using erproben instead. That's going to go at the end of the sentence over here, because there's a whole sentence here, one giant clause in effect. So not versucht, what am I talking about? Erprobt. They probed it, if you like, yeah? So that is the second verb. That's the past participle here, okay, in the perfect tense situation. That is going to go over here. Now notice, I mean I've emphasized it down here, okay, it's not got GE in the front. Okay, verbs that begin with ER do not have GE at the front. Okay, all right. So now in a shared apartment. So in eine. Okay, gemeinsamen. So gemein, get the spelling right. Samen. Okay, Wohnung is apartment. Again, check. I'm not. There's not another word. There's only one N in it though. Right. So die Wohnung. Okay. After in, static situation. Okay. It's dative that we use. For feminine nouns, it's er, but the adjective is en. In einer gemeinsamen Wohnung. In a shared or common apartment, literally. Right. Let's have a look at the end product. Das Zusammenleben. The living together. Bit of a mouthful, yeah? Right, so moving on to number 5, a way of life without marriage. So, literally in German, a life form without marriage. So, let's put that down. Ein Lebensform. So, ein Lebensform, meine Damen und Herren. Now, without is this lovely word, ohne. See, lovely word. Don't know why it's lovely particularly. Ohne, ladies and gents, means without. So ohne. So marriage is Ehe. Now ist. So ein Lebensform ohne Ehe ist almost a natural state of affairs amongst younger people. Now this is where it gets a little bit whatever, because in German the word order is quite different. So bei Jüngeren, okay, Don't know why I'm checking. I know there's a nomen out there. By Jüngeren, literally by younger people, among younger people. Okay, among younger couples. We've got that over there. So by Jüngeren. So I'm going to edit, cut. This is quite a complicated one here compared to. It's what makes German fun as a language to learn, in my opinion. Right, already, we'll come to that in a minute. We're going to deal with and childless couples next. So, und. It always does that. Don't like it doing that. Get off. Right, I'm going to have to do it like that. Und. Now, childless is kinderlos. And then losen, okay, this is an adjective. And couples is Paaren. So, okay, by Jüngeren, so this all actually still agrees with the fact that it comes by, which takes dative. By Jüngeren und kinderlosen Paaren. So we're going to move that. Here we go. We're going to move it, ladies and gents. We're going to move it over to here. Are we ready? Yes. We got it so far. Today, almost. So almost is fast. Today is heute. And we're going to have it as heute fast. Except we've got to get spelling right, first of all. Yeah. So heute fast. So let's cut that. Put it over here in front of here, like so. Look at that. Right. So, und kinderlosen Paaren heute fast. Already is schon. Okay. I don't know why I put it in brackets. Don't know. Right. Cut. I'm going to put it over here. Edit. Paste. Okay. So, a normal case. A normal state of affairs. Okay. Normality returns. Ein normal Fall. Wie das, meine Damen und Herren. Get rid of all that. Well, hey. So we got there in the end. So ein Lebensform ohne Ehe, a way of life without marriage, ist literally bei Jüngeren, among younger und kinderlosen Paaren and childless couples, heute fast, today almost, schon already, ein Normalfall, a normal case. Okay, and as you can see, we had to do lots of chopping and changing with that one. Okay, and here's one I made earlier. Right, have a good look at it. Right, number 6. Right, so ladies and gents, moving on without further ado. Since the social pressure to marry is no longer there, is the first clause there. There's some nice sentence here. Now, since, we're going to use this word da, and it has the same effect as weil. So, social pressure, der gesellschaftliche Druck. Druck is pressure. Look at it. Druck. Yes, not the whole thing. Right. To marry is. So, zu heiraten. Okay. Ist. Okay. Well, that's going to go at the end, all right? Because we've still got all this other stuff to put in front of that still. So, da der gesellschaftliche Druck, which is the subject, okay? Now, we need to still put no longer is literally not more. Nicht mehr. Now, there is da, all right? So, all we got to do now, guys, is make sure that word essentially ends up over here like so, yeah? Da der gesellschaftliche Druck zur Heirat nicht mehr da ist. Since the social pressure to marry is no longer there, okay, so da meaning since and as a connective, sending the first verb to the end of the clause before the comma, blah, blah, blah. Now, living together has become a kind of marriage commitment. So literally has become, now werden takes sein, so it's going to be ist. Okay, it just gets better and better, ladies and gents. Okay, so here we go. So, ist das. Now, I want to keep it the same script as I'm really fussy about this, I know. Right, okay. Okay, so, no, it's not going to come up like this. It's going to be all over the place, ladies and gents. So, ist das Zusammenleben. Okay, now geworden is become. So this geworden, ist geworden, means has become. Take sein in German, alright? So that geworden, past participle, is going to go to the end of the sentence. Alright, now a kind of marriage commitment. Literally to a sort of. Zu einer Art Vorrehe. So here we go. Look at this. Here we go. Fantastic phrase. So zu einer Art Vorrehe. Okay? Alright, we got there. The last two sentences have been really complicated. So since the social pressure, da der gesellschaftliche Druck zu heiraten, to marry, nicht mehr, no longer, da ist, there is. Okay, so social pressure to marry is no longer there. Okay, ist das Zusammenleben geworden, that she has the living together become zu einer Art Vorrehe, literally to a kind of marriage commitment. A kind of marriage commitment. Okay, have we got that? Okay, hopefully you did get that, because my explanation of it could have been better. Gotten a bit of a tongue twist with it. Right, dazu, in addition, right, die Hochzeit, okay, soll der schönste Tag, so die Hochzeit soll der schönste Tag, marriage or wedding should be, so soll sein, it's a modal verb situation, should be der schönste Tag, the most beautiful day, im Leben, in life. Okay, die Hochzeit soll der schönste Tag im Leben sein. A wedding day should be the most beautiful day in life, in your life. Okay, im Leben, in life. Right. Sie gehen oft, they often go, they go often. Auch, also, noch, still, in die Kirche, into the church. They still often go to, I'll put that, they still often do the wedding in church. Okay, even though it says they often go still into the church, it often happens in church. Yeah. Okay, despite post Christian world and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, the secular world, blah blah blah. Right, die Romantik dieses Moments, the romance of this moment. This here is genitive, yeah, of this moment. Okay, for der and das words, masculine and neuter, you use dieses. Feminine is dieser, which we had an example of earlier in this video. So the romance of this moment is immer, always, noch, still, ein beliebter Stoff, a popular material, like the English word stuff, literally, for Kinofilme, for cinema films. Okay, it's the stuff for cinema, basically. Yeah, beliebter means popular. Yeah, right. Sind die Deutschen ehrmüde geworden? Okay, now remember, werden takes sein, so it's not haben. So literally, have the Germans become tired of marriage? Ehrmüde means tired of marriage. So yeah, that's what ehrmüde. Müde means tired. Yeah, right. Ist heiraten aus der Mode gekommen? Okay, again, common takes sein, so it's not going to be hat. So has marriage, literally, has marriage come out of fashion? So good English, is marriage now out of fashion? Aus der Mode, out of the fashion, out of fashion, aus der Mode. Okay. Sicher ist, it is certain is, that die Paare, the couples, heute länger zögern, hesitate today longer. Okay, they hold back longer. They sort of consider things for longer. So zögern literally means to hesitate. Okay, it's the verb. It's gone to the end because of das. So certain is that couples hesitate a lot more these days. Okay, for a lot longer. Basically, that's the meaning. Die Deutschen heiraten immer später. The Germans marry always later. So in good English, the Germans marry later and later. Okay, it's getting later and later in terms of marrying. Zu einer, to a, literally, modern, Form, der Verlobungszeit, of engagement time. So just engagement, basically, in English, yeah? Okay. Wenige Leute, few people, heiraten, marry, in der Kirche, in the church. Seems to contradict one of those sentences I looked at earlier. Right, number 16. Viele Leute, many people, warten, wait, länger, longer, before sie heiraten, before they marry. Okay, no other word involved, so the verb is sitting here. If there was another word, that would be right at the end. Right, mit einem großen Fest, which we're going to now have as a celebration of the completion of this video, because it's a bit of a hill climb, figuratively speaking. So with a great festival, a big party, basically, mit einem großen Fest. Okay, and that's it, ladies and gents. I've had enough. I'm off. Things you can do with the video and the methodology and the logic behind it. Dankeschön, tschüss.